Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Thiru M.K. Stalin sir, respected ministers and dignitaries, esteemed writers, translators, publishers, scholars, dear readers, students, young friends, and all those who believe in the enduring power of the written word. Vanakkam. That's the only word I know in Tamil. I consider it a rare privilege to stand before you at the valedictory section of the Chennai International Book Fair, a space where ideas meet people, where language converse with one another, and where democracy breathes quietly through page and print. This book fair is not merely an event, it is a cultural statement. It declares without noise or aggression that books still matter, ideas still matter, and that reading remains one of the most profound acts of citizenship. Let me begin by acknowledging something truly remarkable. The government of Tamil Nadu, under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, has consistently worked to institutionalize book culture as a public good. This is not a cosmetic effort, it is a deeply ideological commitment. In an age where attention is fragmented, where spectacle often replaces substance, Tamil Nadu continued to invest reading libraries, book fairs, translations, writers, and access. This reflects a political understanding that a society that reads is a society that questions, and a society that questions cannot be easily manipulated. Here, books are not confined to elite drawing rooms, they travel to schools, villages, working class, neighborhoods, women's collectives, and first generation learners. This is not accidental. This is the result of a long Dravidian tradition that seeks knowledge as a shared resource, not a privilege. On youth, we often hear a lament, young people no longer read. I have always found this accusation deeply unfair and intellectually lazy. What I witnessed at this book fair tells a different story. I saw long queues of young readers patiently waiting, not for entertainment, not for celebrity, but for books, for conversations, for autographs that carry meaning. Many of them were holding hot lamp close to their chests as though holding a fragile but precious truth. These young people are not rejecting books, they are rejecting irrelevance. They are searching for literature that speaks to their anxieties, their identities, their moral dilemmas, and their dreams. When we offer them honest writing rooted in lived reality, they respond with passion and seriousness. The problem, therefore, is not with the youth. The responsibility lies with us, our writers, publishers, educators, and policymakers to keep literature alive, fearless, and truthful. This book fair has also unfolded a moment of deep literary affirmation for Indian languages. It is a matter of pride that Perumal Murugan, whose writing emerges from the soil, silence, and struggles of Tamil life, was shortlisted for the Booker Prize. Equally, it is not coincidence that Kannada literature has won the Booker Prize in 2025. Let us be very clear. These are not isolated achievements. They are global recognition of Dravidian literary strength. Dravidian languages have never been ornamental languages. They are languages of debate, dissent, ethics, and everyday life. They carry within them centuries of questioning of caste, patriarchy, power, and injustice. When the world turns its gaze towards these literatures today, it is recognizing something deeper than style or novelty. It is recognizing moral seriousness. It is recognizing literature that does not evade discomfort, that does not flatter power, that does not abandon people. At the heart of this moral seriousness lies one of the greatest ideas of modern India, social justice. As enshrined in our constitution, social justice is not a slogan, it is not an abstract promise, it is a daily unfinished struggle. Our constitution did something revolutionary. It acknowledged that equality cannot exist without correction, that freedom without dignity is hollow, and that democracy without justice is fragile. I am proud to say that the southern Dravidian states have been at the forefront of translating this constitutional vision into lived reality. Through policies, movements, literature, and social reform, these states have consistently worked to democratize education, opportunity, and voice. The legacy is inseparable from the towering presence of Periyar, who taught us to question inherited hierarchies, to reject blind obedience, and to place human dignity above traditions. It is how, in my younger stage, I studied Periyar and I was acquainted with Tamil Nadu and its custom and its legacy. The Dravidian worldview challenges caste supremacy, patriarchy, religious orthodoxy, and cultural domination, insisting that human worth comes from being human, not from varna, creed, or lineage. Thinkers like Periyar Ramswamy transformed this mindset into a powerful ethical and political movement by foregrounding self-respect, Suya Maryadiyai, as the foundation of justice. Justice within the Dravidian framework is not charity or redistribution of power, education, and opportunities to historically excluded communities. The Dravidian mindset is not merely political, it is deeply cultural and ethical. It understands that education is the foundation of equality, rationality is the basis of freedom, self-respect is the core of justice. This mindset has shaped literature that stands with the oppressed, that writes from the margins, and that refuses silence in the face of cruelty. That is why Dravidian literature has always been people-centric. It does not romanticize suffering, it interrogates its causes, it does not glorify power, it exposes its violence. True literature does not entertain power, it unsettles it. It does not decorate injustice, it dismantles it. Literature that strengthens people also strengthens democracy. Literature that nurtures empathy builds social justice. And literature that asks uncomfortable questions keeps society morally awake. In this sense, writers are not merely storytellers, they are ethical witnesses. A book fair is not an ending. As we bring this magnificent book fair to a close, let us remember something essential. A book fair does not end when the stalls close. It truly begins when a reader opens a book alone and begins to think differently, feel deeply, and questions honestly. If even one book picked up here leads a reader to greater compassion, greater courage, or greater clarity, then this book fair has succeeded with gratitude and hope. I extend heartfelt gratitude to the government of Tamil Nadu, to the Honorable Chief Minister, to the organizers, publishers, translators, writers, and volunteers who made this space possible. Most importantly, I thank the readers, especially the young readers who remind us that the future of book culture is not diminishing but transforming and deepening. May Tamil Nadu continue to lead not just in literacy but in ethical imagination. May our languages continue to speak truth to power, and may books remain our most gentle yet most powerful instruments of social change. Thank you once again.